Salutations, I am Lord H. This is my 4th video on Spellforce, the Order of Dawn campaign. On our last video we helped the Liannon guards to recover their portal keep to Eloni. So we now have a clear path into Eloni. We won't be doing that just now. We'll be finishing off the quests we have here in Liannon and Greyfell, so we can go to Eloni with an extra boost in experience. Let's talk to Tirgar, he should have a quest for us.
What an odd visitor. Welcome. They call me Tirgar Brannon.
You're a fisherman?
I would have been if those wretched goblins hadn't grabbed all the fish. Now I've been demoted to patching the nets.
Not much of a catch today?
As I already said, it's the goblins' fault. They're hauling in all the fish over there on the northern bank. And I can't supply Sunder, although he's been waiting for a fresh load of fish for days now. Do you suppose you could help me out of this situation? Slay that green-skinned mob and bring me back their haul? You look like someone who might enjoy that sort of thing.
This isn't the first time I've heard that.
So we'll be going after the goblins that stole his fish. They are right here on the other side of the river. First we'll be going to see the chatty fellow Sunder. He's the blacksmith. He should be interested in this axe that the bandits had, that we looted from the bandits. He should reward you with another weapon or money. So let's talk to Sunder first. We can't change anything, we don't have rings, no more new weapons. Okay, let's talk to Sunder.
Have you ever seen an axe like this before?
Dwarves' work. Was once a handsome piece. Pretty run down. I'll trade it with you for a weapon from my assortment if you'd like.
Okay, so we can trade it from a weapon from his assortment, or we can sell it.
Gladly. Show me what you have to offer.
Let's see what
Pick
he
something
has.
out.
Okay, so Fire Steel Axe. The Saber I think is a light combat weapon, so we can't use it. Fire Steel Shield, we already have it. Let's go with the Axe. Fire Steel Axe. Also, it's also a light combat weapon. Okay, so we can sell it. Gain us 2 silver. Can also sell our spells. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so maybe we'll talk to Brock first. We had that sword from the ghost. Let's talk to Brock.
Greetings.
The ghost is conquered.
Do you have the sword?
Here it is.
Thank you. You have done the old soldier a great service. Here, please take this. This is all I can give you.
Do you know this ring, soldier?
It looks old. Where did you get it from?
It was left over when I killed the ghost.
Strange signs on it. You'd best seek out Orta Gelfbeard, the merchant. He collects all kinds of curious stuff. Maybe he's familiar with it. His hut is west of the city on the way to Eloni.
Okay, so now we can talk to Orta. He should give us more information about the ghosts. We already gained a bit of experience. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's talk to the guard.
Where are you off to, citizen?
What lies in the north behind this gate?
Burgle resides up there with his goblins. He's one of Brannigan's subalterns who's entrenched himself in there. Making his acquaintance will be of no value to you. Take my word for it.
So Burgle is on the other side of this portal, this gate. We can't get there, it's a future quest, so let's just leave it. Okay, so let's
At your
test
command.
Talia's abilities. Use the Thumb Shield.
Stay with me, men.
It's also a very useful spell. Your enemies are damaged when they attack you. Let's attack the fish robber.
It's an ambush!
Close the range!
Okay, so we got a new weapon. We got the bag of fish for Tirgar. Can we use it? No, it's a large blade weapons 3. So we have our 3rd tier weapon. Another spell. Let's go north. There's a chest here. We can open it. There are 2 quest items there, I think. Already have some human units. The cleric, finally. Our healing unit. And the buildings to recruit that unit. Let's open the chest. Green jewel, we can sell that. Eyeglasses of a dwarf, it's a future quest. The tools for Sino, the dentist, and Liannon brandy. Let's go directly to Tirgar. I think we also have... Okay, so we can now use the rune for human workers from level 3. Our humans should be a lot stronger. We can now heal units with the cleric. We also have the food store. It will give us a lot of bonuses. Our troops will now regenerate on their own, provided that they have food. Once we talked to Tirgar, we'll talk to Orta. I think once we talk to Orta, there should be another ghost popping up. That ghost will give us a lot of experience, I think. We'll just try and reach Eloni by level 5. Okay, so let's talk to Tirgar.
Welcome back.
Here, a big sack of fish for you. Almost fresh caught.
Thank you. Could I ask you for another favor? Would you bring the sack down to Sunder in the village with my best wishes? Unfortunately, I can't get away from here. I think it might prove profitable for you. And take this as a token of my thanks. Here, this should be useful.
Okay, so let's see. What did he give us? What? Nothing? Okay. So we gained a little experience. Nothing much. Let's talk to Orta.
A warm welcome. May the Guardians protect you and always bless you with the best of health and a full wallet. While we're on the subject, we have a fine selection of goods here. If you'd perhaps care to have a look.
Brock said you know this ring.
Well, if that doesn't, I'll be... Odwin's seal. By the Guardians, where did you get it? Speak.
From the mine in the east. That's where the ghost of the old warrior was walking about. He lost the ring when I slew him.
Yea, gods, that was one of Odwin's retinue. Odwin was a scholar. He once went with his adepts down into the earth, into the deep gorges of the Barga Gore. They were hoping to explore the realm of the demons. None of them ever returned. Now their ghosts seem to have found the way out of the chasms. That's not a good sign. I will give you something even more useful in exchange for that ring. And keep your eyes wide open. Perhaps more ghosts may afflict you.
Okay, so let's hear about the story on Udwin and his ghosts.
What's the story on this Udwin?
He was a wise man, but restless and driven. He believed that ancient knowledge lay hidden in the realms of the demons, knowledge on how the world came to be. Back then, it was still the era of the great empire. He lived in Talendar, the white city under the lake. He must have been colossally wealthy and very powerful. His trademark was the silver-woven ring he wore, but in the end, Udwin took it with him down into his dismal grave.
Okay, so now there should be more ghosts popping up. Okay, so the ghost of the scribe. I think he's a level 10 ghost, yes. That's 6 levels higher than us, so we should be careful not to lose any unnecessary experience. Talia should be healing me. Yes, I'll be using my avatar to fight him, while Talia heals him. Let's talk to Sunder to deliver the fish.
I bring you the fish from Tirgar.
Good.
Good, then farewell.
Wait, I wouldn't have thought a warrior of the runes would stoop to helping a simple fellow like me. I guess you're all right. Come along, I've got something for you.
Okay, so Sunder finally gets a little nicer. It gave us a bone shield. Okay, so that's a level 10 shield. It will be useful in the future. So let's see if we can defeat the ghost. I'll try and activate Warcry before he can attack me. So let's activate the Thumb Shield on him. And the Warcry.
Stay with me, men. It's an ambush. The lines must hold. Enemies beware.
Okay, so we managed to defeat him. So we have a Ring of the Scribe, a Glowing Quill, and Adwin's Runebook. All of them quest items. Let's talk to Orta again. The ghost gave us a lot of experience. Let's see if Orta gives us some more. So the Ring of the Scribe should be for Orta. This Glowing Quill should be for the magical artifacts. Yes, quest. Bring the Glowing Quill to Gabar in Greyfell. So that's 1 and 2 quests from Greyfell that we've managed to complete. Once we are done with this quest from the ghosts, we should be finished with the side quest for now. So let's talk to Orta. We should be selling all of our spells and gems.
Ah, it's you. Tell me of your latest adventures, and don't forget to look at our merchandise.
I have another ring here.
Heavenly days indeed. So then it's true.
Another ghost appeared. A mage.
That must have been one of Adwin's scribes or cartographers. People say some of them were versed in the magical arts. Here, take this as a reward.
Do you think more of these ghosts might show up?
I wouldn't be surprised. Adwin had a large retinue, warriors in handsome armor, scribes and researchers, but also scouts from the Dunham Woods. Not just all knowledge, but also objects and weapons of great value disappeared with them into the depths forever.
So it will be getting more rewarding for every ghost that you defeat.
One of the ghosts was carrying this book with him.
A book from Adwin's time? Let me see. To the River of Souls with it. I should have known. It's an old runic document. You should show this book to Darius. He studies the old scripts, and perhaps he knows the language this was written in.
Okay, so Darius should know more about the rune book. Let's talk to him. We gained the Raven Cap. We can't use it. Okay, so we leveled up. Okay, so we can now proceed to Eloni. We are level 5 already. I think we can now use 2 heroes. Yes. So we can summon Cord. He's gonna come out half naked, so let's prevent that. Let's give him some armor. Good enough.
Ready and able.
We won't be needing him, I think. You can try and defeat the ghost of the scout, but it's a level 15 character. It's not an easy battle. I won't be risking it. I'll return in the later game. Let's talk to Darius.
Welcome, young warrior.
Does this book mean anything to you?
Let me see. Talindian Guild runes. Quite old, I'd say. From the time before the circle. Where does it come from?
From a phantom that came up out of the shafts of the old eastern mine. Orta believes that those are the spirits of Udwin's expedition.
So that is what he believes. For an old soldier, Orta's right in the picture. In actual fact, Udwin did belong to the Talindian Guild.
Can you decipher any of it?
I need more time for that, but it seems to be a diary or something like that.
Okay, so we also gained a lot of experience from talking to Darius. He gave us a shield. Oh, any magic ability 8. It's a higher level shield for mages. We can't use it, but we can sell it for a lot of money. Okay, so I'll be heading to Greyfell now to complete the other quests, to the Order of Dawn. They will give us the rest of the experience that we can get at our current level. Let's talk to Gabar.
Did you find the quill?
Here, I found this odd glowing quill.
Ye gods, a Talindian writing quill. Thank you. You are really unusual. I hardly dare ask you for this, but...
But what?
You know, there is a special chalk. It's used for invocations and rituals. It's generally used by shamans or demonologists. My master told me to get him one, but that is completely impossible. Nobody here makes anything like that. To get one, I would have to rob an orc shaman.
The orc shamans I've run across so far haven't lived long enough to tell me anything about their chalk, but I'll ask the next one I meet.
So we'll be keeping an eye out for that invocation chalk. We should find it among the Blackfist's orcs. So let's talk to Sino, the dentist. Our final delivery on our side quests. Should be the last one for now.
Ah, friend, it's you again. You want to show me your teeth now?
No, thank you.
Pity. Have you at least found my property?
Are these the pliers that were stolen from you?
Yes, I can finally pull teeth again. Here, take this gemstone as my thanks. It will certainly fetch a pretty price from the right merchant. And if you need some treatment yourself, just come to see me.
Okay, so we managed to get to level 5. His reward wasn't all that great. Mist crystal. We can sell it, but what really mattered was the experience he could deliver us. We are half our level to 5, almost in 6. We can now travel to Eloni. We'll be reaching Eloni with our maximum level, provided that we can defeat the ghost on the other mine, but we won't be trying that. I'll return later to defeat him. Okay, so I forgot to level up our skills. I'll put him on 3 and large blade 3, 2 on strength, 2 on stamina, and 1 in dexterity. We can now use our new blade, the Night Strike. Does more damage and is faster. Let's travel on to Eloni. We have placed all of our units and resources, buildings I mean. Human worker rooms also. So we'll be leaving Liannon to travel to Eloni. So I'll be finishing the video up for now. Join me next time. We'll go and see what the Black Fist has in store for us in Eloni. So see you next time. Bye.